All right, welcome back, everybody. Episode 20 of The Ox and the Rat. I'm your host, The Ox.
And I'm the Rat.
Yes, and it is it's the several eves before Christmas. So, in this part of the world, things are winding down. And I hope whatever you're doing out there, wherever you're listening from, you're in the same boat. You're not working, and you're getting ready for the holidays. What's it like in your part of the world?
Holidays are here. You got your Christmas markets and your Christmas decorations and stuff. Got the Christmas tree up, wrapped all my presents today. I had Christmas dinner last week, made a turkey, had like 11 people over, or 9 people over. Turkey was pretty good, actually. Made like casserole, chicken wings, all sorts of stuff.
Chicken wing casserole. Well, so this is interesting. I remember it. What do you want to talk about? What Christmas is like in a non-North American or non-Western nation or region?
Well, they have the decorations and everything, but that's about it. It's not Christmas at all.
You even have a tree.
Yeah, I have a tree. That's Christmassy. They have music too. If you go to the mall and stuff, they'll have Christmas music, but nobody celebrates Christmas, which is a little weird.
Yeah, I remember that too. I remember like the decorations went next level. Well, they always do, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of pageantry. But yeah, like, so with work, do you get time off, or like, usually people, like, I'm surprised I'm still working. And today's my last day of work. So what about you?
Depends on where you work. The local people know. We get 3 weeks off, which is pretty nice, I guess, but yeah, other places we've worked, it's like a day off. It's nothing.
Right. Yeah, I remember like a 4-day one place, a 4-day weekend for your holidays, right?
Yeah, we went to the hot springs.
Yeah, I did that several years actually. Awesome. I love that place.
A little keg in the hot water.
With the what?
Little keg in the hot water.
Do we have a little keg? Oh yeah. Yeah, that was awesome. The pooch. And the pooch, yeah. Oh, where's that guy when you need him? Oh, wow. Yeah, I miss so much, like, just being able to open my phone and be like, what the hell, let's go here. Like, this looks fun. And it usually was. I was never disappointed.
Yep. Can't go anywhere now.
Maybe in Myanmar, slightly disappointed.
Yeah, Myanmar is a bit of a letdown. We should have just been in Bagan.
We should have spent more time in Bagan, yeah.
Yeah. But we saw a lot of places people didn't. That one city, Miek, I think.
Oh, yeah.
That was all right.
Yeah, well, that was crazy, right? Because just serendipity. We were there, like, just the month or the week before. I remember I couldn't believe that and looked it up, and it was true. Like, the week or something beforehand, that region had opened up to foreigners.
Mm-hmm.
That was a thing. Do you remember that?
Yep, which probably explains why we got brought into that Muslim wedding.
Oh, yeah. That was awesome. Oh, man. We were... Yeah. And, like, do you remember? I've seen... Weddings are fascinating. I remember going to one with you, but for someone else we worked with. Do you remember that?
I don't think I wasn't there for some reason. The turtle?
That was... Yeah, with the big turtle. The stinkiest liquor on the planet. Like, get cigarettes when you walk through the door as a gift. The red envelopes. Just totally different. I'm so glad I have these experiences. And then, yeah, that wedding was different too. Like, it was like but first of all, of course, no liquor, which makes me wonder, that doesn't sound like much of a wedding. But I guess it doesn't matter if you don't know what you're missing.
There was ice cream.
What's that?
There was ice cream.
There was ice cream?
Yeah, they did have ice cream.
Yeah.
I think we sat down and we ate like a little bowl of ice cream, and we're on a video camera. Like they had a production crew.
Yeah,
and
they
took some pictures, I think, and then we're like, all right, well, see you later.
Yeah, I just remember being so interminably bored there. Like, but it was beautiful. I remember that.
I felt like we were there for about 10 minutes. Oh, just Myanmar in general?
Oh, the sort of that, but like down in that southern region, like you'd wake up and you'd be like, oh, okay. So this is it. But it was beautiful at that, like where that wedding happened, right?
Yeah, that was a cool little city. It was weirdly kind of built up for like not having any exposure.
Yeah, what a strange time. Yeah, I mean, yeah, celebrations are the Western culture is really it kind of, when you see people doing your things elsewhere, and it like strips away the like sort of the background purpose, even if it isn't the real purpose. I mean, like I don't know that everybody's celebrating the birth of Jesus or whatever during Christmas, but you get the idea, right? When it's stripped of a part of its cultural like milieu or whatever, it kind of exposes some of the the commercialization of it. That's the way I remember the holidays being in that part of the world, like the Christmas holidays. It's like, right, so this really is about lights and some made up shit. like reindeers, Santa. What the hell is that?
Yep. There's a few people adopting it. Like I can see from this apartment, you can see like flashing lights of a Christmas tree across in the other apartment building.
What the hell is a Christmas tree? Like how is this? Like, it's like the Easter Bunny, right? Like, how the hell is the Easter Bunny associated with the resurrection of Jesus? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Why? How have the holidays or Christmas become associated with, it's Christ Mass, right? Mm-hmm. How does that become associated with chopping down a tree, putting it in your living room, and decorating it? It's ridiculous, man.
That's a good point. But yeah, I do think about that. Somebody is just a marketing team. It's like, all right, and they obviously weren't religious. Like, we need to sell this holiday to non-religious people.
I bet it was somebody who owned a tree farm. That's what I think.
Could have been. Could have been like some sort of, because isn't Santa from some Norwegian country or something like that?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll tell you though, a great horror movie is what's the name of that? Klaus something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Have you seen it?
I saw the title of it.
Okay, I think it's on Netflix. I can't remember what it is, but it's pretty good. Like, and it kind of introduces that whole like dark side of where the theory actually comes from, or whatever. I don't know.
I'll watch that. I watched Fat Man just before this podcast with Mel Gibson.
What's Fat? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I saw that. I saw that out there. I've got too many accounts right now. Like, because I anticipated the holidays and some boredom. I'd like a little boredom, to be honest. But, like, yeah, some downtime, I guess. And I've got, like, I've got the EA Play subscription for my Xbox.
It's in the game.
Oh, yeah. Do you remember NHL 94? Like, do you remember the old NHL games for, like, Super Nintendo and Sega?
Mm-hmm. I didn't have them, but a friend of mine did. played NHL 94.
You would score. You knew how to score every time. Like it was the same move. Like you just wrap around the net. They resurrected it with Alex Ovechkin's face, and it's all like pixelated and stuff. It's his smiling face on the front, like retro NHL 94, and he's missing a tooth. It's awesome, man. I haven't played it, but man, that is some nostalgia right there. It's awesome. Yeah, and like I've gone through all of The Mandalorian because I've got a Disney subscription too, of course, and I am obsessed with Star Wars. Yeah, I'm caught up on everything. Jedi Fallen Order was there too. I played through that. Yeah,
there's a couple things I haven't watched yet, but I might do that now that I got some time.
What?
Fargo is a new season. And,
is there a new season? I thought that was only on HBO Go or something.
I don't know where it is, but yeah, there's a new season of that, and then Westworld. I haven't seen that. The newest season of that.
Yeah, I always forget that Westworld's still around. Like it was such a weird ending, right? It felt like an ending, and I was like,
they're going in.
This is kind.
No, they're going into the Japanese times, which is gonna be interesting.
Long intro, but why not in the holidays? Are you ready for this final tale of the year?
I am. And is this the final?
I would say so for the year. Yeah, I mean, I've got a lot going on. I might be moving into a house in the next week, like all kinds of stuff. We'll follow up, but it feels like it is, holidays.
Alrighty.
We'll see. All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right, this one's called The Wolf and the Kid. And I really like it, especially because, and you can't see my screen here, but the goat is a GIF, and he's like dancing with his feet. Very cute. Anyways, there is once a little kid, and a kid, by the way, is a name for a baby goat. And you'd know this growing up in rural BC, right?
Oh, yes, but without the visual, you don't know.
There was once a little kid whose growing horns made him think he was a grown-up billy goat and able to take care of himself. So one evening, when the flock started home from the pasture and his mother called, the kid paid no heed and kept right on nibbling the tender grass. A little later, when he lifted his head, the flock was gone. He was all alone. The sun was sinking. Long shadows came creeping over the ground. A chilly little wind came creeping with them, making scary noises in the grass. The kid shivered as he thought of the terrible wolf. Then he started wildly over the field, bleating for his mother. But not halfway, near a clump of trees, there was the wolf. There's a long one in case you haven't figured it out yet. The kid knew there was little hope for him. "Please, Mr. Wolf," he said, trembling. "I know you are going to eat me. But first, please pipe me a tune, for I want to dance and be merry as long as I can." The wolf liked the idea of a little music before eating, so he struck up a merry tune, and the kid leaped and frisked gaily. Meanwhile, the flock was moving slowly homeward. In the still evening air, the wolf's piping carried far. The shepherd dogs pricked up their ears. They recognized the song the wolf sings before a feast, and in a moment they were racing back to the pasture. The wolf's song ended suddenly, and as he ran, with the dogs at his heels, he called himself a fool for turning piper to please the kid, when he should have stuck to his butcher's trade. Whew! That's a long one.
Yes.
You wanna break it down? I think you'll have to.
Okay.
You remember?
Yep. So the kid was thinking he was a man, not a kid, and so he was out past his eating time, and the wolf came along, said, "Oh, this is an easy snack." Gets the kid. Kid's like, "I want to hear a little music, please." Wolf plays the exact same song. He plays every time, apparently. And the dogs picked up on that song. They're like, "I know this tune." Ran over, saved the kid, and the wolf ran off, I guess.
Right. Yeah,
And
that was really good. Moral?
and then he regretted not being a butcher. So don't dilly-dally. Stick to your plan.
That's actually it. That's really good. Do not let anything turn you from your purpose. And I chose this one just because it felt like a great thing. You know, we get New Year's resolutions and stuff, so maybe we should have another one before the end of the year to catch up on our plans, so we can come back later and say, nope, I didn't do any of those. But, you know, don't let anything turn you from your purpose. That's something that I've had to live, I think. And although I have hit some bumps along the road, but first, I guess you need to define your purpose. And for me, like I've said several times before, it's three things. It's what I think I am. I'm an athlete, an educator, and a lifelong learner. And I've kept up with all of those things. Yeah. I think the COVID lockdown, politics aside, has been a real challenge. I've struggled with some of my routines, but don't let anything turn you from your purpose. You know, some days I wake up and I don't want to work out, but I do. Some days I definitely don't want to do any of my MEd courses, but I got to do them. It was something I committed to with a huge dollar sign next to it. Gotta do it. Gotta get it done. Lifelong learner. I'm always learning podcasts, books, and stuff, and I'm actually putting together something for language learning because I've read a book called Fluent Forever, and I want to try it. I want to put it to practice. So I'm actually creating my own Memrise courses. Back to Memrise.
What language?
Romanian as my test. Just because it's present. You know, my partner's Romanian. All of her friends are Romanian, and apparently every project manager is a Romanian. So it seems useful. I want to, and it's low cost, right? So I just want to try the principles out on here. Learning the IPA as well, you know, those weird upside down E's and stuff like that. That's a part of the plan too, and a part of the system I'm developing. So yeah, lots. Too much to talk about now, but yeah, you can't let anything get in your way. Time, money. Yeah, go knock it out. It'll reward you in the end. What about you?
Plans, you mean?
Yeah, well, what's your purpose?
In life, that's a big question.
It's the only question.
I guess. First, with that story, I thought it was going to go a lot darker than it was. Like when I was listening to the story, my first thought is like, you know, when a kid kind of develops early, either boy or girl, and then they start hanging out with like an older crowd, and then they start getting into like these weird situations, and then trouble happens. I thought that was that's the first thing I immediately thought of. That wasn't me. Plan in life, I don't know. Mainly right now I'm just saving money to, I don't know, I guess buy a house, I suppose, or an apartment or something like that, invest it. So plan, hopefully, is to keep making more money, maybe a different revenue stream, like with the designs and stuff. I keep putting it up on Redbubble and Teespring and Threadless and all that. So keep designing, keep making stuff, get better at that, and I do that fairly regularly. Keep uploading. I have about 100 designs on one website, and unfortunately a little low on the Christmas sales. I thought it would pick up a bit, but I think I got like 2 December sales. I usually get 3 sales per month. But somebody bought, that brand Anti-Social Social Club. I made a play on that. Anti, as in an ant. Anti-Social Wine Club, and it's shaped in a little wine glass shape. And somebody from Italy bought that. 10 stickers.
That's fun.
I made about $1.
Yeah, but your stuff's out there.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. So what's your purpose then? Your purpose is to save money, to make more money, to generate revenue?
Yeah, and by doing it, I'll probably always have to have my main job, but to get more through other means, because the other means, like graphic design and stuff, I find it more interesting. Even if I make like 18 cents, I'm more satisfied with making that 18 cents than anything else. So
yeah, I'm the same way. I mean, I gave up money to, well, several times I've done that. If I've seen an opportunity to do something I love. I mean, I was a teacher. I've mentioned that before. If I haven't, well, there you go. I was a teacher, and like I couldn't, like, I was never happy, and I remember it all came to a head after beating cancer and all this stuff. I think that was a big one too, because like a lot's changed since then in my personality, where I just like good enough isn't good enough anymore, and I'm just living in the present and being like, I want something better. I'm not gonna, every minute I spend doing something I dislike is lost. It's not like an okay thing. So I gave up a significant amount of money to recklessly pursue this new career in instructional design, and it's starting to pay off. Like, there were some lean months, and I've got my fingers crossed about some developments there. But I like it. I'm satisfied, and that's a really important thing. I mean, you look, like, how many teachers do you see that look or are healthy? Long term. That was another one too, right? Like, you look at these people and like, okay, you've got a 401k and shit, but you have diabetes and you look awful. Good for you for sticking it out. But like, I don't know that that's a life I want to live. I know it's not. So yeah. If the purpose is to be an educator, I could be an educator in other ways, and I am.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, business is always something I wanted to do. And this is a good little easy way to do it, just by putting your designs up. And no risk, really. Just reward. And you get better at making your designs, see what people like, all that stuff. So I'm enjoying that part. And then I have my job, which I don't mind. I get lots of time off, can travel, make okay money. So I don't mind that.
Yeah, I hear you. That's all good stuff. Well, anything turn you from your purpose? Well, I think that happens quite a bit in life. Are you generally somebody who sticks with the plan, or does the plan change?
It changes, I guess. Like my original plan I didn't even have a plan to go to Korea originally. It's just a spur of the moment kind of thing. And then that change kind of led in the similar direction, similar education. But if I didn't get into that program, I was going to do a film, like a 2-year film degree or something like that. That was my backup plan. Actually, yeah, the first school was my backup plan, but I got in anyway. So, yeah, I always wanted to do something in film. Less desirable now, but yeah, maybe.
Yeah. I think that's a good thing to sort of wrap this up on, because we've got to have purposes leaning into a new year. That's the what's the right word? That's the thing that we do. Like, we always get our New Year's resolutions, like we said. So you don't might not have any yet because it's not the new year. It's still 7 or 8 days left. What do you perceive your resolutions being? What kinds of things are you looking forward to pursuing? Any specific project?
Nothing specific other than probably my health. I'm gonna have to actually stick to some regular diet and regular exercise this
Carnivore,
year, and
baby.
yeah, just anything that's healthy. Really, it doesn't really matter.
I guarantee you, man. If you do it, like, you will be stunned. Like, don't even commit to it forever. Just actually try it for a couple weeks. You'll be amazed. You'll be amazed at what it does. Cut out the alcohol for a few weeks too, if you can manage that, and you'll just like melt away. It's amazing.
Yeah,
I bet you also skin conditions, anything you have like that, whatever, like it actually works. All the stories are true.
Yeah, I'm not drinking a ton. Like, I drink once a month, maybe a couple beers or quite a few, depending on the night. Yeah, I think I just got to start eating better and regular exercise. Maybe join a gym. That might force me. Yeah, that's the main thing that I should carry forward. How about you?
What do I not have planned? Well, there's the language thing. I'm wanting to learn Romanian. Put this thing into action. I already see some dividends from it. Haven't finished my memorized deck, but even just putting it together is helping. Yeah, languages. I said that I wanted to learn Romanian. I also I want to get certified in French. Probably mentioned that before. I just haven't had the time. Like, I'm doing way too many things right now. I know that I'm going to finish my education sometime next year, and my MEd. And the other thing is, getting a house. So that's huge. I know it's a matter of time because we've already put in an offer, but I'll be moving out of this place and into a place with my partner. One way or another, one place or another, it's happening, and that's a huge step because that's me, my dog, and her together, which is always a challenge, right? So that's a big step. And then graphic design, because I know I'm getting a graphics tablet, a drawing tablet, for Christmas. So super pumped about that. So that's a lot already. Because the rest of it I've got figured out. Like the health thing. You know what I should commit to? I should commit to drinking less. Because, like, I'll have a few beers here and there, and there's like 80 gallons of beer in the house because I make it. I am obsessed with beer making. It's so much fun. I made a Christmas ale, and it's freaking amazing. Got ginger, allspice, nutmeg. Like, it tastes like Christmas, and it came out exactly. And I'm so good at it now that, like, I figured it all out. It's not even a challenge, the basics. I'm just trying to get better and better and better. And I would like to turn that into a side business.
It's a problem, a pity, I guess, that selling alcohol isn't easier. Probably a lot of loopholes you got to go through.
Oh, yeah. Alcohol. No. This would not be legal. This would be between friends, let's say.
Yeah, like, you could bake, you can do other stuff, you can make smoothies probably and sell it. Can't sell alcohol.
Oh, they make it so hard in this area. I think it's ridiculous, but whatever. I also think that we should be able to buy and drink raw milk. So, guess I'm crazy.
Mm.
Yeah, there's no end of things that I'm interested in. But it's just time is the ultimate currency, right? What does
Yep.
time allow me to do? Yeah,
The
but lots to take forward.
the final thing I hope to do is do a little traveling. If
Oh
all
wow,
this
yeah,
stuff settles
this
down or whatever.
stupid crap. Yeah, well, don't worry. You'll be able to get the COVID vaccine that will give you flu-like symptoms, so you can avoid getting flu-like symptoms. It's
Hey,
great.
maybe if it allows you to travel, I don't know.
I
I
know.
am I am eligible. Although, what day is it today? 23rd. I didn't sign up for it, but I was eligible to get the vaccine where I am.
Yeah,
It's
I like. I think
80%
it's
effective.
yeah. It's probably less than that because they rushed everything and they reported only on successful trials. But who cares? Like, if this gets everything back to normal, this is the dumbest. We've watched people. My opinion, of course, we've watched people and society expose how insanely dumb we are. Like our overreactions, like the poor science, the poor reporting on it. Like, this isn't conspiracy stuff. It's just idiocy. Like, the none of this is accurate anymore. This isn't about science. We're in a lockdown here on Christmas Day. Like, what? I'm completely lost on the logic here. But if it like gets us out of this stupid situation, I'll take the vaccine. I think whatever, and this is great because you just talked about your health. Key thing, and I've been talking to my parents about this too, is before you go and get that vaccine, recognize that the state of your health going into that vaccine is a key to how successful it will be. Your system will be in taking it on. Because like if you have prior conditions, if you're a pre-diabetic, etc., etc., like you are your body is less effective at developing immunity. So take the opportunity, uh, put the two together. If you want to improve your health, say, okay, you've got like 2 weeks, when you're going to get it. Take those 2 weeks to totally overhaul your health. And all that means is really just like, most things, just eliminating things, not actually doing more. Right. So that's a good opportunity if that's something you want to do.
Maybe wait till after Christmas eating, but
Oh yeah. I wouldn't do it now.
yeah, but I don't think you're going to be getting it for a while. So yeah, take those weeks, make a plan, just like the story
Planning.
goes.
Yes, make a plan, and don't don't let anything deter you from your purpose. Habit stack. You've got a goal. Stack everything up on top of that. It helps, right? You've got a goal. I remember the cancer thing was such a good motivator because it was like going into treatment. You'd be like, all right, I'm gonna destroy. I can destroy all the fat in my body, and I'm gonna go in there in ketosis and be in great health, and then just walking out of there being like, that was easy. Chemo was easy, right? That's how I was surprised to be able to say that. Happy to. Yeah, and it's all because I had a goal. It's been harder without it.
Well, make a new one.
Yeah, well, I do actually. I've got another. I finally rebooked my post cancer screening for January the 18th. So I have a similar situation as you, coming out of the holidays to my voice is awful today. Coming out of the holidays to focus on, like, Eye of the Tiger music in the background, getting ready for, hoping for zero cancer still. 2 years, 1 year and a half down the road. Yeah, that's great.
Yep.
And getting a haircut. That's another goal because this is ridiculous. I have to leave the region to get a haircut, and it's not happening. Clearly, people can't see my hair, but my partner sure mentions it a lot as a problem.
Shave.
What?
Shave it. Buzz cut.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of scars under here, so I don't want to do that. I don't think I look good in it without hair. I feel like my head's large, so no, that's not happening.
Fair enough.
Yeah, what do you say we wrap this up? Don't let anything deter you from your purpose. Don't be the wolf playing his song too long.
Yes, don't party too long during the break. Get refocused.
Yeah, and have a focus, have a purpose, I guess, is the goal behind everything. Just to have that purpose. Find it, focus on it, make it happen.
Measurable, timely.
Oh. Specific. Yeah, that's the key. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time restricted.
Timing. Yeah.
Time restricted, whatever you want to call it. Smart goals, people. Get a smart goal, get a purpose, and don't get distracted.
Good words. All right.
Always.
Well, give us a like if you want. Could probably use one.
Yeah, give us a like and enjoy the holidays if we don't see you, if we don't get back to you beforehand, and otherwise, have a happy New Year.
Alrighty.
Bye.
Bye.